Nowadays, I find it more peaceful to be a lone wolf than to be in a crowd full of sheeps. And back in the day when you was in a tribe and you was outcasted, that was a very, very dangerous position to be in. Nowadays, it's the opposite. When you are outcasted from a tribe, instead of feeling scared for your life, you're more at peace. So if you're somebody who is a people pleaser and you think differently, but you don't want to, speak out or anything because you're afraid of being outcasted from the tribe, I wouldn't be so afraid because you will find more peace than being trapped in a herd of sheep. So, with that being said, I cannot help but to tell the story of how last week I voted for Trump. And when he won, I was excited and I just posted a innocent, excitement of him winning. And my family started blowing up my phone. Like it was ridiculous to the point where someone told me that I am dividing the family, which is pretty ridiculous. So it's been a week now and I've calmed down, but it's like, how can I not tell the story? And, there is a lesson in this for people who are lone wolves and who just think differently. So I'm going to tell the story. So this is what happened to me, and I cannot make this up. And I do recognize that there are some family members who may be subscribed to me on this YouTube channel, and in the past, I've been told to take certain videos down, but I am grown. So, with that being said, I am not taking this video down. So, what happened was, what happened was last week, I voted for Trump and he won. And I was excited. So I posted a innocent picture of him winning. And from there, one of my cousins had messaged me and was just like, excuse me, you're a Trump supporter? And it's so funny because I'm not the type of person to screenshot things. I find that to be really sneaky and just like, I'm not the type to do that. But sometimes you just have a feeling to screenshot things just in case they want to flip things on you. So I had screenshotted this because they did try to flip it on me. So my cousin was just like, "Oh, you're a Trump supporter," and she had messaged me this in like a cousin group chat. So there was like a couple of people talking, and she was just like, "Oh, I just can't get behind that, blah 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 blah," right? So, oh, basically, she was just like, "No, I just can't." It was something along those lines. I screenshotted the whole thing. So I just comment back. I just said one thing, and that was that. And I was just like, basically, I was just like, I'm the quiet cousin, which is true. I'm the quiet cousin of the group. I do not bother anybody. I mind my business, which is true. So they can't say that's a lie. Um, and I think, I don't know, I said like maybe one or two more sentences, and I was just like, still love you guys though. And the same cousin had comment back and was just like, I'm going to unfollow you. You be safe, right? Keep in mind when she said you be safe. Now, where I'm from, when people say you be safe, it doesn't technically mean be safe. It's either a threat or somebody just being sarcastic. And in this case, my cousin was being sarcastic. It was kind of like a shade being thrown at me. So keep that in mind. So, me, I knew this was going to continue. And since I'm the quiet type, it's like they feel like I am an easy target to walk over. So, to just shut everything down, and I know how social media means to certain people, I decided to go outside the box and do something I don't normally do, which is post a status on my Facebook. And I basically said for any family member who is upset at who I voted for, feel free to unfollow me, because that's what she said. So for anybody in my family that wanted to unfollow me, feel free to. I've been on my own for a long time, and I, mind my business. No one has checked in on my viewpoints before, so it shouldn't matter now. Who you voted for is your business, and who I voted for is my business. Um, your world is different from mine's, and that's okay. Just don't jump in my DMs with the bullshit. That's all I said. And boy, did that escalate. So, I mean, people had comment, agreed, like who you voted for is your business. But behind the scenes, my phone was being blown up. Like, oh, why are you starting? You're the one that jumped in the group chat starting shit, which I did not. And that's why I screenshotted everything, because I knew they was going to flip it. And there was some other drama along the lines, and then I got another voicemail of someone saying that you're dividing the family, all this other stuff. All of this because someone was upset that I voted for Trump. Now, do I regret posting that status because of how everything escalated? No, I don't regret it, because I wanted to make an example of this person, because second time around, when this happens again, or if this happens again, they will most likely think twice before coming at me. And since I am the quiet one and people just look at me as a easy target, I was like, no, because I've been told since then to take the status down. Somebody in my family was like, in the name of peace, take that status down, take it down, take it down, take it down. No, I'm not taking it down, okay? I needed to make that person an example to don't come for me. And if you don't want this happening again, don't come for me. Just period, point blank. So I do not regret posting that status. And the thing was, the funny thing about that whole be safe part, because the following day, she had screenshotted something and posted a message in the group chat. And it was somebody who had messaged her something really nasty. And some of them thought it was me. So I was getting more hit ups of people saying, are you sending somebody after her, this, that, and the third? And I'm like, whoa, I don't have nobody in my circle that would do something like that. I would not send a hit out on my cousin because she was upset that I voted for Trump. Like, this is really childish. Whoever that is, that's something that is on her end. Either she did something, or I don't know, she got beef somewhere else. And it turns out I was right. And it was somebody who had beef with her for some type of like baby daddy issues, fucking the same man, whatever. So I found it so funny that she was telling me to be safe. Meanwhile, she got some chick messaging her on like a different phone number. So that just turned out really perfect for me. And the same people that was coming after me thinking that I was the one that was sending the message or having somebody else send the message, they have as of yet to apologize to me, because that's when this person was like, oh, you're dividing the family and all of this other stuff. Now, a few days ago when this was happening, it was like my nostrils flared. I was so heated. All of this because I voted differently, and I had to calm myself down. I was doing things like sea salt baths, stuff like that, just feng shui. But in the moment, I was super, super upset. I was more so upset at the ones who I did a lot for. And these people that was coming for me, this particular person in my family used to steal from me all the time. And this person actually stole my social security card. And I have as of yet to ever get it back. And this was like years ago. And this person had the nerve to come at me the way that they did, to the point where I was just like I'm done. And one more thing, because I did have some people, message me or comment to me and saying things like, well, I hope you know who you voted for, or I hope you are happy with the results that you're going to get from this. And to those people who said those things, yes, I am very happy so far with the results that I am getting from voting for Trump. I know people whose crypto is now going up ever since Donald Trump has been elected to be the 47th president. It's so funny. This lady at my job, she escaped Venezuela in 1989. It is 2024 and she just now got her citizenship. And she too is like, no, her people needs to go. Like they need to go. She is not for the illegal immigration. And her crypto is even going up. Um, there's talks about the wars ending. Donald Trump, he wants to stop human trafficking. He wants to get rid of the illegal immigrants. And for those who don't know, there was a illegal immigrant arrested in New York for graping a 5-year-old girl. Let that sink in. I believe this happened in Long Island. So yes, get them the fuck out. And whoever is against that, I don't give a fuck. So yes, I am happy with the results that is happening so far. And not saying that there won't be no nuke threats or anything, but I'm glad that they want to end the war, because if that would have happened, the whole East Coast would have been wiped out. And we live, well, I don't know where you live, but I live on the East Coast. So, I mean, come on, it's common freaking sense. And another thing, because there are women upset that I have voted for Trump, and it's like, how dare you vote for Trump because of women's rights? First of all, when it comes to that women's rights, it sounds like nothing but air to me, because they didn't say anything behind that. What do you mean by women's rights? Was me being able to vote, was that going to be taken away? If I wanted to go back to school, would that be taken away? Like, me working, would that be taken away? Like, when they were saying women's rights, there was nothing behind that besides abortion, which Donald Trump said several times that he is for pro-choice, your body, your choice. And it's like, how many times does that man have to say it? And it's to the point where you guys, not you who voted for Trump, but the guys who voted for Kamala and don't like Trump, you don't like Trump so bad to the point where you are trying to make your narrative be as true as possible when it's not. Like, he's not the guy who you think he is. And the hate for him is so strong, it's just like, it doesn't matter. You want your narrative to be so true. And it's like, it's to the point where it's basically harassment at this point to Donald Trump and to the people who voted for Trump, because now it's like, whoever voted for Trump, don't, associate with that family member like myself. Now there are people in my family ignoring me because I voted for Trump. And little do they know, I am a lone wolf. I always been and I always will be. So I got nothing to lose. I really don't care. But yeah, it's really ridiculous at this point, and I have calmed down since then. But I'm a little bit heated as I'm talking about it, but I'm good now. But yeah, it's been annoying this whole year with people telling me that I am uneducated because I am voting for Trump. So this was something that wasn't just a one message type of situation that just made me to say, you know what, fuck that, and just posted that simple status. It was a whole year worth of annoyance that just kept building and building and building up to the point where it's like freaking harassment in a way. So with that being said, if you are somebody who is a people pleaser, and like I've said maybe 2-3 times in this video, you will find more peace being a lone wolf rather than being in a herd full of sheeps. So that is it for this video. And Yeah.